contract year.
Wow,
You're killing me. You're killing me. I'm not going to buy it.
Listen, I know Jamie McMurray is trying all that he can to win races, and so is that team. And I hang out with that team quite often. But something's amiss this year, and I don't know what it is, because Jamie says they've had good cars, but you got to go back to that whole deal there. It's not a contract year. He's got the
Jamie McMurray fans, that's Bob Dillner.
Yes.
I like
Junior Nation and Jamie McMurray. You know, Michael Waltrip Racing, look, David Rudiman has been close to making the chase several times in the last 3 years. But they, you know, and Martin Truex Jr., you know, big changes heading to Darlington with his pit crew, but the numbers just aren't there for either one of those drivers.
No, when you look at 9 races, which is 18 efforts for those two teams, there's one top 10 finish by Martin Truex Jr. Now, Martin Truex Jr., he's been fast a lot of these weeks. In fact, he's already led more laps this year than he did total last year. But I go back to Martinsville. The throttle hangs up. He hits the wall about as hard as you can hit it at Martinsville. At Bristol, he drove, took the lead, driving away. They didn't keep up with their changes at that racetrack. And, of course, we all know what happened at Richmond the other night. Had a car that could contend for the win, and they have pit stop issues, lug nut issues. Now, David Rudiman, as bad as he is, he'll jump up somewhere, maybe Charlotte, and he'll dominate and win the race. But definitely there's a lot of work to do over there.
You know, poor David Rudiman, too. I mean, he's, you know, kind of one of those guys that beats himself up as it is.
Yeah.
I felt bad for him around the garage area this year, because he's been like Eeyore times 2. I mean, thanks for noticing me. I mean,
I saw Richmond with, hey, Steve.
I agree. You got to feel bad for him, because he's just a great guy.
He is.
Well, Jeff Burton's had hard luck, too. He'll be on the Hub tomorrow. Up next on the Hub, the big-name free agents are lining up in NASCAR's version of silly season. We'll discuss where the dominoes may fall after the break.
Known as the Silver Fox for his brash swagger and immense skill,
I always felt like I could win a race everywhere I went.
he went toe-to-toe with the king
Driving a race car, he was unbeatable.
and showed the world NASCAR had more than one superstar.
That was the best you ever seen.
If you look at the percentage of wins against starts, he's still number 1.
Don't miss the NASCAR Hall of Fame biography of David Pearson, Friday at 11 Eastern, only on Speed.
The biggest pre-race show in NASCAR dances in Darlington. NASCAR Race Day. Tony Stewart, Clint Boyer, and Richmond winner Kyle Busch join us live. We'll take a look back at the carnage at RIR and listen into the headsets as the tempers boiled over.
Can't believe they're not going to black flag that 42 car.
And Brian Vickers and his mother talk about the trials and triumphs of the past year. NASCAR Race Day, built by the Home Depot. Live from Darlington, Saturday at 5 Eastern, only on Speed.
Teammates mixed it up in the Music City as Kyle Busch stormed to victory in Nashville. May 13th, the beating and banging gets revved up on Speed as the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series duels in Dover. But drivers beware, because a monster is lurking.
These guys are all a little bit nervous right now.
Waiting to claim its next victim.
Oh, wow.
The NASCAR Camping World Truck Series from Dover, May 13th at 8 Eastern, only on Speed.
One of the most exciting nights in all of motorsports.
It's a good night to get even with somebody.
This race is like no other.
You've got to be fearless. We're not racing for points. These guys are laying it on the line. No holds barred. Let the rough side drag, folks.
It's one wild night.
The NASCAR Sprint All-Star Race, Saturday, May 21st, 7 p.m. Eastern, only on Speed.
Look outside. It's grow time. So let's plant some perennials that'll turn up every year. Trees and shrubs to give us depth. And fill it out with flowers placed in just the perfect place. Let's spend less, but plant more. What do you say we plant a weekend, water it, and watch a summer spring up? More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. We're lowering the cost of making Mom's Day with colorful hanging baskets and container plants.
Engines are tuned. So are Mobil 1 motor oils. Tuned for blistering performance. Tuned for everyday extremes. And with Mobil 1 Extended Performance, tuned to keep your engine running like new for up to 15,000 miles between oil changes.